Avivi imi azevuni v'Hashem yasfeini. Neshamot, in life, ever felt misunderstood, abandoned, unloved by your parents, unseen by the ones that were closest to you, by your own husband, by your wife? You need to understand one thing. It's not just talking about family. Avivi imi, the people closest to us, right? It's not just talking about your parents, it's talking about the people closest to you. Because our parents are held as a mirror. The way they treat us, the way they treat you, Neshamot, is how you become. And if you ask, wow, my father did that to me, my mom did that to me, my family did that to me, Hashem, so when I do something wrong, is that how you feel with me? Right? It kind of like changes our mindset, like to think, if this is what happens here with my parents, Kilo, what happens with Hashem? Hashem, because I wear pants, because I didn't keep Shabbat, my father kicked me out of the house. Neshamot, this is real stories. A lot of Neshamot go through this, and then they feel lost. But people mistaken Hashem for their parents. The way your parents treated you is not how Hashem sees you, right? You made a mistake. Okay, suddenly you went through something and you stopped keeping Shabbat. You fell into the wrong crowd. And then what happens, Neshamot, because these stories are true. A lot of parents kick their kids out of the house. One of these kids, no, Hashem, my parents kicked me out of the house. They're supposed to love me. Now, Hashem, I blame you. Right? They blame God. And now they start to build this hatred towards God because of what the people closest to them did to them. And that's where a lot of people fall. And they lose sight of the emet. They lose sight of Hashem, the truth. But you need to remember, Hashem is not judging you. Hashem is not like your parents. Hashem is the eternal force. Hashem is the CEO of the world. You could curse God from today and tomorrow. אתה חושב שזה מזיז לו? לא, 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 לא. הוא יזיז אותך. You think you could hurt God's feelings? Neshamot, it's Borei Olam, the creator of the world. Hashem blew into us, נכון? ויפח באפיו נשמת חיים. So if Hashem blew into us and we make a mistake, we are not sinners. No, Neshama, no one can call you a sinner. Because if we're chelek Elokai mimal, it's like calling God a sinner, like calling God something bad. No. I'm not a sinner, right? Because I'm a chelek Elokai mimal. I'm bound to fall, right? We're souls experiencing human experiences, and that's normal to fall. That doesn't define us. What happens when we fall, right? When we go a little bit off. If there was a time in your life where you didn't keep all the mitzvot, you didn't really observe the halachot the way you're supposed to, okay, that doesn't mean that suddenly your neshama is impure. Because Hashem can never be impure, right? If He breathed a chelik of Him into you, you're pure, your neshama is pure, it stays pure. But the chalakim of your neshama, they get a little misaligned. Let's not forget, Shiva yipol tzadik v'kam. Listen, Neshamot, if the most righteous man could fall and get back up, the most righteous man, so what's stopping you? The fact that you have a neshama in you, you're already righteous enough. You don't need no one to explain that to. You should know that by now. Know your value, know your worth. There was a family member that hurt you, that kicked you out, that made you feel less than you are, just because you made a mistake. I'm sorry. You're not alone. You were never abandoned because Hashem, He gathered you in. But you don't feel it because you're the one that walked away. But b'chaim, don't forget that when you feel like the whole world has abandoned you, Hashem never did.